Level Up Podcast, as if you didn't know, we always up more than others. And so now we just increased our upness, which is not a real word, so don't use it out in the street.
Right.
We're here with Jess. I'm just going to say Jess. I'll let her tell the rest that she's doing. But this is our first bodybuilder that we've had on the show.
I'm number one.
You're number one because you are number one usually.
You're right. Thank you. So it's only right
that you are
for
number
me
one
to be the first one.
Yeah,
because I'm number one.
Okay, so
you heard
she's
it
a
here
bodybuilder,
first, ladies and gentlemen.
And we talk to people who are community partners, who are in fitness, who have their own business, but also community sponsors who do things in the community. And we do talk to those who are in the athletic realm. So you kind of cover quite a few things.
I think I check all the boxes.
Yeah, all the boxes. So we met back at a summer program.
We did.
And then once I saw you, I was like, I know she works out. I can tell that she works out because I want to work out and look like her. And so we started talking about fitness and doing things like that. And then what you was eating. And we started talking about that. And immediately after that, I joined a Body by Maria.
Yes.
She had a 4-week program. So I immediately joined that, didn't know anything about it. And I was like, oh my God, what have I just done to myself? But it helped me because then I stayed with it and I still go there now. But I still have you in my circle. And then I did a competition with her, and you came in.
Wonderful.
Thank you, baby. You came in and helped me with posing, which I really, really needed. And so I'm so thankful to still know you and still have you in my corner. So you are doing amazing things, and your body looks great, which we won't show you all because it's none of your business.
I'm in hiding until showtime.
Right. And you are now preparing for another show. And so shows for you is kind of like eating candy.
I wish
you keep doing this.
This most recent prep has been kind of hard.
Hard?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay.
Like,
so let's talk about who
or
you
I'll say
are.
not hard, different. It's been different.
Okay. So 3 questions. Number 1, how long have you been doing this?
So I've been bodybuilding. My first show was in 2022.
Okay.
But I really jumped into fitness after I had my second child. Postpartum depression is real.
Okay.
It's real.
Real.
So if you are experiencing that, I'd advise you to seek some counseling. Because I was suicidal.
Really?
Oh, yeah. My friends had to come and get me off the pier because I was finna jump.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I can't swim.
Well, my.
So that's how you know that was my death sentence.
Right, yeah.
They already. So anyway, yeah. I was postpartum depression just kicked my butt. Wow. And I had always been an athlete. And so after my first son, my body snapped back.
You snapped back.
Quick. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, this should be easy.
Easy, yeah.
With the second child. Oh no. It was completely different.
Yeah,
and I know this is bad. You shouldn't, your self-worth isn't what you look like.
Yeah.
But looking good makes you feel good. And when you feel good, you perform.
What Dion says.
That's what he said. He said something like that,
you
right?
Look good.
Shout out to prime time.
You look good, you play good.
You play good, right? You feel good. All of that stuff,
Yes.
which is true.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel good.
You didn't feel good.
I didn't feel good. I felt horrible.
Right.
Like, oh my God. Yeah, I felt terrible. And so, yeah, I was suicidal. And I was like, you know what? I don't really want to die, I don't think. So let me just throw myself into something else. And I called Gold's Gym and I said, Gold's Gym, Colonial Heights. And I said, what I got to do to get a membership? Because I got to do something.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I joined and I've just been in ever since. This was 2018.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so everyone, I'm not gonna say everyone, but a lot of people that are into fitness or into the fitness realm, maybe an entrepreneur in fitness, maybe they have their own gym or whatever it is. There is a story as to how people got into that, right? That people don't always talk about or they shun from, right? So you being a female in the industry, you're telling your story like this happened because I had this going on. And when people see you, whether they see you posing or whether they see you at a show, there's a story as to why that stage is so important to you.
Oh yeah.
Right. So as you are now in it since 2022 was your first show, but since 18 really going hard with working out, what can you say one benefit has been for you besides you getting your body back? You look good, girl.
Thank you. Thank you.
What has been the biggest benefit for you?
It's just taught me that routine and structure and following a plan. You do that in prep, prepping for a show. But just doing that in prep has actually like spilled over into like my life.
Wow, that's
So
good.
that's the biggest benefit,
Yeah.
just having to stay on a structured, consistent routine.
Yeah.
Now, when I get home, my kids already know, get in the shower. I'm checking your homework. You're eating dinner. I'm giving you 30 minutes of playtime. We're reading for 20 minutes. All right, lay down, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, lights out.
Right.
If it weren't for prep and doing bodybuilding competitions where I had to be everything, all my ducks had to be in a row, no room for mistakes, I wouldn't be like that with my kids. We would still be all over the place, you know, going to bed at like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
And there are kids who don't have a structure.
11 o'clock. Right.
And that structure spills over to education at school.
Absolutely.
Because they're all over the place.
And that's why my sons are straight A students. Shout out to my little babies.
Yes. Shout out, children. Your mother loves you. And she loves you real good.
Right.
Okay.